In 2023, the very first trailer for Demonschool, a new tactical RPG that takes place in a demon-populated college campus, was uploaded to YouTube. I was immediately interested. 2 years later, in November 2025, I was supplied with a review code via Necrosoft and Ysbyrd Games, developers of one of my favorite games of all time, Valhalla, sent me a review code for their latest project. I played the first 3 hours of the game, and here's my early thoughts. Off the bat, I really like the visual style. The colors are simultaneously very vibrant and muted. The soundtrack consists of a lot of lo-fi, jazzy beats, chilling piano ballads, and a little bit of very 70s style funk instrumentals. Here's a couple of my favorite tracks in the game so far. The story revolves around the protagonist Faye, who is the latest in line of a family of demon hunters who loves to hit things, and people if need be, to stop demons. Namako, one of my favorites, is a photographer and a perfectionist who reluctantly becomes friends with Faye to investigate the weird happenings going on in the school. Destin is the resident meathead who's super athletic and loves to fight. Needless to say, Destin and Faye clicked immediately. Other favorite characters so far are Newt, who's a media enthusiast who is also very reluctant to join this ragtag group of weirdos. I think part of the reason I really like Newt is because I click with him personality-wise, and he kinda looks like me too. Newt rules. From the portion of the game I played, there are a lot of social link scenarios where some people call them school simulators to beef up the stats of your party members. Among RPG players, social links can be very divisive. As a massive Persona and Fire Emblem fan, this is right in my wheelhouse. I appreciate that you can fast travel from spot to spot and complete the scenarios in a timely manner. The battle system is very simplistic, but not necessarily in a bad way. Like most tactics games, battles take place on a grid. Each character can perform 2 actions on the grid, and when you make final decisions, you can decide to let the turns play out before the enemy reacts. There's also an option to run back one of your decisions after you execute a turn, similar to the turn rewind option in a game like Fire Emblem Three Houses. Each of the 4 characters have a different game plan when approaching battles. Faye, as you probably expect, is an all-around character. Namako specializes in buffs and debuffs. When Namako approaches enemies, she stuns them, essentially teeing them up for heavy hitters like Faye or Dustin to take them out. Namako's special attack is a massive AoE stun that affects all enemies around her. I personally found it very useful. Destin on the battlefield is the yang to Faye's yin. Destin didn't seem to be able to travel as far as Faye, but hits like a truck. Destin can potentially kill a full line of enemies in 1 or 2 attacks. Newt is the designated healer of the group. Newt can replenish 1 or 2 orbs of health to any party member standing adjacent to him. Newt's special involves a full heal of any party member close to him. I love how each character is super unique from one another. Demonschool is a very dark, stylish, fun, and visually vibrant game. I plan to make a full review when I fully finish the game. Until then, I highly recommend picking this game up if you're a fan of Persona, SMT, Fire Emblem, Final Fantasy Tactics, or any other tactical RPG. Demonschool is available on Steam, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, and Nintendo Switch 1 and 2. Thank you Ysbyrd Games and Necrosoft Games for sending me a review code. I will see you all in the next game.